Hey guys, welcome to the channel. This is my first ever new comic book day haul video. It's January 17th, 2024. I'm vlogging to you from the car because I just wanted to show you the comic book store that I go to and a little bit of the inside so you know what it looks like. Most of these videos are going to be inside my home office where I keep all my comics. Now this channel is centered around comic books. That's really my main interest right now, but I may include other like old school type of hobbies like action figures, old camcorders, other things like that. But I really wanted to just go ahead and kick this off and start this haul. I do have 2 weeks worth of comic books. And I'll try to go to the comic book store every Wednesday on New Comic Book Day, but it may not happen every week. So sometimes I'll pick up maybe 2, maybe even 3 weeks worth of comics. So let's head home and open these comics up. We're in the home office now, and I have my stack of comics here. This is 2 weeks worth. It's January 10th and January 17th. And these are all from my local comic shop. This isn't all of the comics that I pull though. I pull more comics from DCBS, and I have that on a monthly order. So there's some comics from these 2 weeks that I'm not getting right now that won't come in till like later in the month. The reason I still pull some from the local comic shop is I do enjoy going into the shop, browsing around. The one that I go to has a very large selection. They have multiple copies of many issues as well as a lot of indie books. So I inevitably find stuff that interests me just walking around and looking around the comic book store. And I like that because there's things that I just didn't pre-order in time, and there's things that I just didn't have my radar on. So I enjoy discovering new comics that way. So we'll go over last week's comics first, and this one here is one of those that I just saw on the shelf and interested me. Because I do have about 200 to 300 comics from the 90s to the mid 2000s, but I never really picked up Batman Beyond. And I'm reading some of the Batman Beyond Neo Gothic and Neo Year, some of those recent runs. But I never got into this older run, but I did love the show. So this is a really cool piece to have. Facsimile edition #1. And I love these old ads. Look at that Pop-Tarts ad right there. That's interesting. Next up, Action Comics 1051. This is Jason Aaron's first issue on the run. Now, Action Comics and Superman I'm actually not caught up on. I went back to Rebirth, and right now I'm still around 2021 or so. But Superman is one of my favorite characters, so I will just keep pulling this, and I'm trying to catch up this week on all the Superman comics. Jason Aaron also was announced earlier this week to be the new writer on TMNT starting this summer, so that should be interesting. Batman and Robin, #5, Joshua Williamson. I am caught up on Batman, but I haven't started Batman and Robin yet, so I'm gonna start reading this pretty soon. Earth Divers 1776, #14 of Earth Divers. Really enjoy this series. I love time travel. Green Lantern #7. Now this series I absolutely love. I've read all the issues already. I met Jeremy Adams in one of the Comic Cons here in Dallas last year, and he's a really nice guy. He also, I think, wrote or directed some of the episodes for the Green Lantern animated series. This series is really good. And I think this is the last one from last week, Speed Force #3. I got this added by my LCS because I'm pulling Flash, but I'm not sure if I'm going to continue this one. I gave it a chance. I didn't want to just not try it, but I'm not really enjoying it, not really caring for the characters too much. The art style is a little bit more like manga, and I just don't know, like, the storylines aren't my favorite. Alright, so these are now for this week. Jay Garrick, The Flash #4. I am enjoying this run here. I really like this, and it is Jeremy Adams, so I really like his stuff. I think I've only read 2 issues of this so far though, so I do need to catch up on that. Superman #10, Joshua Williamson. Like I said, I haven't really caught up on Superman yet. But I hear this run is pretty good so far. Looks like he's in the Wild West. Batman, Superman, World's Finest. That's number 23. This one was from this week that I did not have on my pull list at the local comic shop because I did add it to DCBS, but I didn't order number 1 in time. So another reason to go to the local comic shop on New Comic Book Day is for stuff like this, they'll have extra copies and you can just pick it up off the shelf. Whereas DCBS, once that month switches over, you can't really order any of those previous month's issues. I am caught up on this new universe and I'm loving it so far. It's really entertaining. And I'm not even a Transformers guy, but I just heard it was really good. Started off with Void Rivals and went from there. Here's The Walking Dead Deluxe 81. Really glad they're doing these in color. And lastly, Superman Lost, number 10. So I swear all my comics aren't all DC, but there's a lot of DC in these. And here's the latest issue of Comic Shop News. Alright, that's pretty much it for the New Comic Book Day poll on January 17th. Like I said, this isn't everything that I pull for these 2 weeks, so I will be doing DCBS unboxings as well whenever I get those shipments. I have a huge backlog of videos, even though this is a new channel. I have been making YouTube videos on other channels, so I'm carrying over those bad habits of having a huge backlog of videos, but I have about 2 or 3 videos already lined up that I'm editing that I recorded actually last year. A lot of catching up to do, but hope you guys enjoy this video. If you guys want to continue seeing New Comic Book Day hauls and seeing DCBS unboxings, comic store walkthroughs, anything comic book stuff, let me know what you guys like to see. Anyway, thanks for watching. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.